Today we're going to focus on the question, is it time to see a counselor? And maybe this will be helpful for you and your spouse to talk about this and use this as a springboard for a discussion. Maybe you both have thought this through the years, or maybe there's been one major issue that's really thrown you off and your balance has been off in your marriage and you've thought maybe we should go see a counselor, maybe we should talk to someone about it. But for a lot of people, there's just trepidation that goes with that. It makes you nervous and you wonder, I don't know if I'm comfortable talking to someone I don't know that well about my problems. But I thought it would be good for us to kind of talk about what are some indicators that a marriage could benefit from counseling, and then what are the benefits of counseling. So let's look at the indicators first. Are you stuck in a rut? Do you feel like in your marriage that you guys are bored, you're unsatisfied, you just are struggling, you just have kind of hit a flat place in your marriage and nothing seems to be changing? Another thing is, do you feel trapped in the same arguments? No matter what you do, no matter how you say it, you both kind of play the same parts over and over and over again, and you never reach a resolution. Have you lost all ability to be rational? Have you just so hurt one another's feelings? Have you so set a course of action that you're just so wounded that you can't even be rational anymore? There's just no way emotionally to even enter into a productive conversation. These are some indicators that counseling could be helpful to you. Now, let me highlight for a few minutes why counseling can be a good idea. First of all, it's an objective opinion. No matter what facet of life you're talking about, whether it's a business transaction or other issues in your family, it's always good to seek an outside opinion. An objective opinion of someone that's not wrapped up emotionally in your situation, that could really look at it and just say in a very linear, non-emotional way, here's my opinion and here's how I look at it. Another thing is it offers new insights. Counseling, people do a lot of training and preparation to be counselors, and they have some things to offer that might really challenge you as an individual. It might challenge you in the way you see your spouse and how you view your marriage. Also, it's an opportunity to acquire new skills. Learning how to communicate, learning how to listen, learning how to put yourself in the other person's shoes, seeing it from another person's perspective. These are all really great beneficial things that build into a healthy marriage. And I think lastly, it's important to say that seeking wisdom and advice is a biblical concept and is important for us to do as followers of Christ. Let me highlight a few things from the book of Proverbs. In chapter 3, verse 7, it says, "Be not wise in your own eyes." Don't just take your own opinion and your own viewpoint. We can just be so blinded by our own stuff that we don't even see that there's benefit to someone else weighing into our situation and being able to see it from a different perspective. Proverbs 15, verse 22 says, "Without counsel, plans fail, but with many advisors, they can succeed." We can benefit from someone else weighing into our situation. "The ear that listens to life-giving reproof will dwell among the wise. Whoever ignores instruction despises himself, but he who listens to reproof gains intelligence." Again, there is such benefit to opening yourself up, releasing the pridefulness that you have and saying, let's go let somebody else offer their wisdom, their insight, their opinion into this, because we'll be smarter for it. We'll be stronger for it. And reproof and correction and change is always a healthy, God-honoring attitude to have. So here's the thing. Have an honest conversation with your spouse and ask yourselves, do we have some issues that could really benefit from some outside perspective? And do we feel stuck in some areas of our marriage that we really need to get unstuck? And my suggestion would be seek out a pastor or a mentoring couple that you respect their relationship and go to them first and just say, we're struggling in some areas. We could really benefit from your wisdom. And then maybe down the line, or maybe right away, they might suggest a professional counselor, or maybe it'll be fine just to do it in that context with the pastor or some friends that you trust their opinion. But take some time to really evaluate that, because I think counseling can be such an important tool that God can use to really bring healing and health to your marriage.